Hey guys, welcome back to Adventures in Aviators in our Hiking Colorado series. We have a whole bunch of hiking series on this channel, so I encourage you to smash that subscribe button. If you love making your own adventures, we love helping you out with that. Today we are in Colorado Springs at the relatively new Daniels Pass Trail in North Cheyenne Canyon. As always, we're going to rank this trail in the following categories: location, facilities, trail traffic, plants and wildlife, and the payoff. And we're going to rank it on a scale of 1 to 5 aviators. As we jump into location, the newness of this trail might cause you some problems because Google Maps actually does not bring you to the trailhead. If you're not familiar with North Cheyenne Canyon, it is just to the west of downtown Colorado Springs, right near a whole bunch of the hubbub in Colorado Springs. You come in on the aptly named Cheyenne Boulevard, and this is going to bring you all the way up to a series of hikes in this canyon. We've done a couple of different hiking guides here from this area. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous area. But you're going to go well past the nature center here that Google is going to leave you at, all the way up past our trailhead for the Mount Cutler Trail, but not quite all the way up to the Helen Hunt Falls area. And you're going to see this here. Again, this is new. It's going to be listed as parking area 21. You can also keep an eye out for this green bridge that's going to cross the river of this canyon here. So we're going to be hiking on the southern part of the canyon, or more importantly, actually the north-facing part of this canyon, because this is a bit of a shady hike for you shady characters out there. It's great in summer for a nice cool hike if you're trying to stay out of the sun, or as we're here in January and it is getting kind of thawing out and we're getting a lot of mud in certain areas of town, this one has stayed nice and snow-packed for us. So my dad and I are donning these spikes and we're gonna have a nice snow-filled adventure here on the shady side of Mount Muskoka. But regardless of the time of year that you're here, this is a very well located hike, not far from many things here in Colorado Springs. I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5 aviators. As we jump into facilities, Cheyenne Canyon does have a nice set of facilities. As we mentioned, that nature center has a proper bathroom during working business hours. Or if you go all the way up to the Helen Hunt Falls area, you've got a bunch of porta potties in that general vicinity, as well as the nice visitor center up there. But at the base of the Daniels Pass Trail, you do not have any proper facilities nearby, so you're going to have to hit those before or after your hike. Other things that we have, though, we have plenty of good signage. This is a brand new trail here just in the last couple of years, brings you all the way up and then connects in with either Mount Muskoka, the Bruin Trail, or Gold Camp Road. On this day, we're just going to go up to the ridge, which is going to gain us about 550 feet in about a mile and a little under a mile and a half. Being that it's so new, the trail is really easy to follow. It's not hard at all. And one thing that I really like about this path is even though we're gaining such elevation, there are not almost any stairs or major steps that you have to take, which really saves your knees, especially on the way back down. So that was one thing I really appreciated about this trail. So because it's well maintained but doesn't have bathrooms right at the base, I'm gonna give this 4 out of 5 aviators. With plants and wildlife, man, you get this is an in-forest hike here, and so you're gonna have beautiful views looking across at the northern part of the canyon, which you'll see here on this day is significantly less snowy than on the side that we are on. But you're gonna be seeing great views of Pikes Peak and all kinds of trees. You are in nature for this hike. It's a beautiful way to just get into nature, enjoy all the smells. You can expect to see squirrels, hawks, the ravens up top, and all flying over you. Definitely can keep an eye out for deer. There are bear in this area as well. My dad has seen a bear on this hike. So you do have the opportunity to see some big stuff, definitely some of the smaller, beautiful things soaring up above as well. The wildlife might not be as plentiful here as some other places, so I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 aviators. When it comes to trail traffic, you are sharing this trail with both horse riders and bikers, and so you need to be on the lookout for those. But generally speaking, because it's a newer path and it's not quite as well known as many of the other ones, and because it's on the shadier side of the mountain, you aren't maybe going to see quite as many people over this area. Of course, the time of day that you go matters a lot. We went bright and early on a cool January morning and saw a total of 4 people over our couple of hours here. So it is pretty darn isolated, and I love it that way. I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 aviators. Finally, we come to the payoff, and on this hike, it's a little bit different because you do reach a peak. You reach the kind of the crest of the hill there. You're not quite nearly to Mount Muskoka, so you still have plenty of things above you, but you do get to see the other side over towards Seven Falls and Cheyenne Mountain. But you're not going to come to some sprawling 360-degree view like we have over on Mount Cutler. But really, you're going to get some really nice lookouts, especially across the valley and looking over at the northern part of the canyon, looking up at Pikes Peak, you see we just got a beautiful day here and had amazing overlooks from various parts of the trail. And the trail just in general is beautiful. And so, you know, it's not going to be you arrived and you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm the king of the world, but you are going to enjoy this hike throughout and enjoy views as you go on this hike. And so it's a really beautiful hike. As you gain elevation, you definitely get into larger rocks and some beautiful boulders and stuff like that. So it has a great diversity around it as well. And of course, then there's a stream down at the bottom. So it's a really, really beautiful hike. My dad and I debated what we should give this one for a payoff. We ended on 4 out of 5 aviators. It's a great hike. Definitely some nice views, but it's not going to be some great mountaintop experience unless you continue on up to Mount Muskoka or something like that. Overall, we really enjoy this hike. My dad's done it several times since it's opened just a couple years ago. This was my first time on it, and I really enjoyed it as well. It's great year-round. Again, depending on if you are here in the winter, it'll probably be snowpacked, basically until spring. But overall, it is great if you enjoy throwing on the clamp-ons and getting out into the snow. Any time of year, it's a great hike. If you've done this trail or done other parts of North Cheyenne Canyon, or if you want us to do some other hikes in this area, please put those in the comments below. We want everyone's feedback. We want everybody to be able to enjoy this beautiful area. As always, leave this place cleaner than when you found it, and we will see you next time.